The man hooked a wire onto the electric fence. The wire sparked. It also triggered the alarm. German soldiers rushed to the bridge and went on full alert. The colonel was very satisfied with the bridge's defense. Then he picked up a stone and threw it into the open field below the bridge. A landmine exploded immediately. An officer guarding the bridge told the colonel that there were tens of thousands of landmines buried under the bridge. No one could get close and survive. This bridge was the only way for the German army to retreat from Greece. So the Germans deployed a whole regiment here. The Yugoslav partisans sent a 7-man team to blow up the bridge. But while crossing a swamp, they were ambushed by German troops. One teammate was shot and couldn't move anymore. Zavodoni had no choice but to light a bundle of explosives and throw it at the Germans. He blew up the enemy and the injured teammate. There was no time for grief. They kept moving. When they passed through some ruins, they were ambushed again. The whole team got captured and taken to the German camp. The SS officer in charge of the interrogation, Koss, could even say their names correctly. He also knew their mission. This made the team suspicious of each other. They began to think there was a traitor among them. The next day, the team was taken to the execution ground. They were about to be shot. Gunshots rang out, but it wasn't the partisans who fell. Captain Tiger turned and saw the German soldiers lying dead. They were shot by Koss with a submachine gun. It turned out Koss was actually a spy planted by the partisans. They picked up the weapons and disguised themselves as German soldiers. Then they drove a truck straight toward the bridge. Soon they reached the mountain opposite the bridge. From there, they could see the German firepower layout clearly. They made a plan to blow up the bridge, but something unexpected happened. Their contact was found dead. That meant there really was a traitor in the team. At the same time, German troops came around from the front to surround them. Tiger immediately ordered everyone to escape through the back window. They managed to shake off the Germans and reach the monastery where the explosives were hidden. But the Germans had already received intel and moved all the explosives ahead of time. They were waiting for the partisans to walk into the trap. At the critical moment, the contact at the monastery rang the bell on the roof. Hearing the bell, the team realized the situation had changed. They quickly hid in a cave. Then Koss stepped forward. He said he could use his German officer identity to transport the explosives. Koss walked out of the cave alone and went straight to the bridge. He found the German colonel. But in fact, the Germans had already turned Koss. They let the partisans carry out their mission on purpose so they could lure all the enemies in and wipe them out at once. Then Koss led a company of troops toward the cave to attack the partisans. But halfway up the mountain, they were ambushed. The Germans were caught off guard. Using the terrain, the partisans quickly wiped them out. Tiger had known for a long time that Koss was the spy. He only told Koss where the